Hey there all. How you doing today out there in YouTube world? We already took a look at this sketchbook, but I thought we might take another look because there's some stuff on here in here you haven't seen yet, and I've done quite a lot of work on it in the past couple weeks, primarily because my dog was really sick and I spent a lot of time with him. We eventually had to have him put to sleep, unfortunately. And I ended up spending a lot of time in the last few days of his life sitting with him, and I worked a lot on this book. So when we last visited this book, we were somewhere around, I think it was this page here. So this was like, I think from here back, I haven't done much work in here, but from here forward, I've done quite a bit. And this is like my first sketch here is this hand. I did quite a few things like this, which were just real simple, where I could just use a water brush and maybe one fountain pen, which is what I used here. And here again, this is like on top. If you knew how this book began, this was like on top of grocery lists, and this drawing was also on top of a grocery list. So that's why you get the blue print running across it. And I actually kind of like the way that looks, considering it's holding a brush and some of the stuff in the print is like, you know, marker and things like that. So here's this next one. We talked about that. I really haven't done any work on that since. This little thing is like this little town I'm kind of working on, which is sort of this futuristic town thing. This is all stuff I already discussed. This is, so this one is this thing. I was kind of like doing a storefront, and I did a lot of work on this. This is out of, I believe I used like markers and ink, and again, it's on top of some writing, like you can kind of see that through there, but I think it creates kind of a neat look, like a three-dimensional look. This is a phrase I love, so I changed this page. It says, character is doing the right thing when no one is looking. I thought that was really awesome. And this is my dog, Emmy, and it says, why do dogs always appear to have a lot of feet? I noticed, and this is not the dog I put to sleep, and I don't want you to be sad unnecessarily. I noticed that dogs, you know, when they bunch up all their feet in like this big pile, you know, it just looks like they have so many. It's just funny. So there's an extra dog foot here that I put in. Okay, moving right along. This is kind of like, I did these bunch of sort of futuristic steampunky village things, and this is still not done. I have like a few of these paintings where I did, you know, some work on them or whatever, but I haven't finished them. Oh, here's the other one. It was back. I somehow must have flipped through this. So these are two of these like paintings that are kind of futuristic-y, sort of steampunky, but they're kind of not, they're more rural. They're not really about like the city, but it's kind of like based on the idea that it's kind of like every town is Venice, because in the future, because of the rising sea levels, there's like rivers where the streets used to be and stuff like that, and people use water mills, and they use windmills and things like that. So that's the basis behind these two drawings. And they have this like dirigible up here, and there's these people on the roof, and they're like about to let this thing go with the rope. These are little posts that it holds on there with. And then over here again, there's a windmill, and there's like a little farm area garden thing, and then there's some more houses that I haven't finished painting over here on this side. And so that's basically the idea behind this page. Okay, this elderly gentleman is the man who passed away. He's my favorite dog ever that I ever had. He was awesome, and I loved him very, very much. And I sat there and drew this picture of him when he was by the fire. You know, I had a nice fire in my living room for him, and we would all come over and take turns brushing him and petting him. And he wasn't he wasn't digesting his food too good, so we couldn't give him much food, but we did occasionally give him really nice little tidbits like steak and stuff like that. So he enjoyed that. This is like just painted over writing. That's kind of the style. I'm creating this like steampunk character here, but I didn't finish her. This is just kind of like an initial sketch. Oh, here's some dandelions. I put this on my Facebook page. And that's my daughter's Happy Valentine's Day thing, but I didn't have anything over here, so I decided to paint some dandelions, given that the spring is coming and whatnot. This is like a test spot where I tested out this new paint marker, which I thought actually produced a really intense color, and you'll probably see some of those showing up in my next videos. I like that acrylic paint marker. I don't think I did much on this since you've last seen it. Here's another painting of my elderly gentleman dog. That one's a little sadder. I don't know, because the background ended up blue and stuff, and he just looks kind of old in the picture, but he was a very beautiful dog. A husky. Or not a husky, I'm sorry, a shepherd. Well, he was a mutt, but it was mostly shepherd. So there's a lot of these pages in here where it's just writing, and I haven't done anything yet. And then I'm a substitute teacher, and I had some time while I was working to like watch the kids and from the back of the room, and I did some quick sketches of the kids. And it came out pretty good, I think. And this was same day. It was like between classes. I did my bag. I'll probably work on these some more. And this is just a little sketch my friend did, playing with my fountain pen. And I don't think I have anything more. No, I think that's about it. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you the best. Have a great day.